Today I'm gonna go through the three topics: loser cycles, RAS, section of brains that's dominant for the selective focus, and why game can change your life. So basically, I'm gonna start from the loser cycles. Some new ideas, but terminology comes from the a consecutive losers behaviors and link together to become a loser cycles. So first thing first, they have a bad or negative initial social group in the early life. So think about it, like the social group in the early life mostly are your families or the close friends, social circles, and they play indispensable like effects on your early life. And second is a bad experience, whether it's with another friends or with a girls or with another persons, and you usually get the bad feedbacks and you have the wrong interpretations over it. And thirdly, it was a bad mindset. You have the bad mentalities over anything and everything, and bad habits and routines. So there's self-accusations. There's like internal projecting like over the course of others. Thoughts of others as potential perpetrators. And there's above all these things, you attract a bad environment or negative social group, and they give you negative energies. As I don't know, like I think like mostly can be related to the gangs or some social groups or social group like in the college or in going to societies afterwards. And these cycles like goes back and forth, and it creates like becomes your heartbreak. And second terminology I go through today is the reticular activation system, which is a section of brains responsible for the selective focus. And we go through this selective focus in the last chapters. And I will demonstrate these terminologies by giving two examples from your life. First is a negative response from others' rejections in engagement or in relationship, in which claims you, whether it's you are not tall enough or handsome enough. So it becomes a rotten seed plant in your heart, and then you start to accuse yourself for your personal appearance, and everything else just fortifies it. Whether it's coming from your friends, like giving you the ideas of the qualities they find over boyfriends. Like usually they give the list of like they gave you the standards, like says like who so which are the ideal qualities. And second example I demonstrate today is the societal views over a romantic relationship from the perspective of materialism, where it's coming from the movies, the blog, the TV series, probably the rich kid in college going around campus driving fancy sports cars, like everything. Every time you see a girl with a guy, like you automatically assume it's because of his wills or monetary values. And why, and you may say why this important is goes around every day in your life, like they're supposed to be natural, right? No, it's not. They are so important to a point that you don't usually you start to like forget like they actually exist in the first place. And what they do is they used to fortify your selective focus, your reality. Not only in the relationship, you always question your own capabilities before going after something you really love doing, something really has a dramatic effects in your life, something really challenging. And before use your reasoning, you go through a logical assessments, you just put yourself in a position of potential victim, or you start self-accusations. And let me tell you what does the first two, the loser cycles and the a bad selective focus, inappropriate selective focus, or inaccurate, the such as unhelpful in which your life goals can lead to lonely, depressed, being rejected over time's futures, because being such is very devastating, like to most people. Like I coming from the same circumstance, and I help myself through the tools of game, which stands for social communications, like collaborations, especially with girls, especially with opposite genders. I will demonstrate this going on a list. That why is helpful, because fear of not doing it will overcome anything, even your deepest desire. You will overcome anything, because you will end up in wind up just like any other guys. You end up in foreseeing miserable futures, and give you courages to be rejected, to be discriminated, to overcome both like the psychological and physical fears, like the intense really doing what is meaningful in life, and give you the booster over the confidence under social circumstance. To start any conversation with anyone under any social environment flawlessly, and give you discipline. Doing something that makes you occasionally uncomfortable at the moment, facing an obstacle, whether it's emotionally, based on physical capability, or it's time oriented. And the most important part is bring you the new reality, bring you like, oh, there's a new reality, like I don't know before, like others can live these ways, or they can do such and such, can have a completely different mindset. You overthrow the old reality, build on the old reality, and move you to a new one, a better one. You rebuild your RAS, rebuild your reticular activation system. I focus on things that really dims a hole in the paper. Really drastically change your life, increase your perimeter of your comfort zone. And that's the meaning of game. Okay,